Hey guys, NCSFan001 here for the road to my 510th and most likely my 511th Platinum Trophy. I can't remember if I actually have this game downloaded on Vita or not. Anyway, today's game was Zeroptian Invasion. This was the North American PS4 version. Hopefully I'll also do the North American Vita version. This is a relatively easy Platinum Trophy from Ratalaika, though it's definitely not their easiest. This one can be just a little bit problematic at times, especially on the PS4. I don't know how bad the Vita version is. I don't know if maybe you fire a little bit faster, because that's the main problem, is that you shoot so slow. The weapon's really, really slow. It's not really that hard to dodge the attacks, you just fire way too slowly. So you'll get a trophy for dying for the first time. That's probably going to be one of your early trophies. You have to destroy the first 2 bosses, which will get you all of the level trophies. So completing the first 7 levels will carry you through those first 2 boss fights. The fights aren't particularly hard. The main thing is you only get 2 lives, and you only get a checkpoint after each boss fight. So you only get 1 major checkpoint after beating the first boss. And you also have to get a total of 10,000 points in a single game, which is a little bit tricky just because you might not even have it by the time you beat the first boss unless you shoot really accurately. So unless there's like a way to shoot faster that I missed because I'm dumb, which is completely possible, this one could have been a little bit easier just because of that issue. But I did get the platinum in about 7 to 8 minutes, so it's not really a time-consuming platinum and it's not overly challenging. So with that, level 726, 37%, 20,524 total trophies, 510 platinums, 3,003 golds, 5,514 silvers, 11,497 bronzes. I will most likely be back here in just a moment with the North American Vita version. Alright guys, it's finally time for platinum number 511. Or would this be 512? I think that's 511. Let me go ahead and sync it up and check because I'll feel stupid if I say the wrong number. Okay, 511. Perfect. Zeroptian Invasion for the PS Vita, the North American version. I struggled a lot more with this one for some reason. Compared to the PS4 version, I really kind of struggled with this one. So was 823 my first trophy? Yeah, 823 is my first trophy, so this one took me nearly half an hour to get through versus the PS4 version taking me like 6 or 7 minutes. Here's the thing though, like on my first playthrough, I got all the way to the spider beetle thing that's the boss of the second area and then died. Because basically the game would not give me any power-ups whatsoever. It would not give me any decent power-ups, like mainly looking at the shield power-up that gives you basically an extra hit. It also refused to give me an extra life like I got on the PS4 version, which is partially why I died. So then I ended up having to replay that area again, and I failed again and didn't realize that if you don't click the X button to continue, you get to start the whole game over again, which is kind of a really stupid decision. So I ended up having to play through the first half of the game again, or the first half of what would be the trophy platinum areas, whatever you want to call it, again. So that was a lot of fun, sarcastically. So, I mean, this isn't really a bad game, it's just very hit or miss on the difficulty. Like, sometimes you can have a really good, easy, lucky run. Sometimes you just get screwed over by the lack of power-ups, or the lack of shield power-ups especially, and don't get an extra life when you should. But for the Platinum Trophy, you have to die once, which is extremely easy and will probably come naturally for everyone. You have to beat the first 2 bosses of the game, which will complete the first 7 levels. So those are all story-related trophies. You have to collect any 1 power-up, which is pretty much unmissable, even if it's not a good power-up. And then you have to reach 10,000 score in a single game, which once again, you want to try to get that during the first like half of the game, so complete the first 3 levels, and if you do well enough during the boss fight, you'll get a bunch of extra points. You can also do it during the second half of the game if you get lucky, but it's easier to do it in the first half. So, with that, level 726, 85%, 20,536 total trophies, 511 platinums, 3,014 golds, 5,514 silvers, 11,491 bronzes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you for the next one.